So you guys have been asking me, Ian, you do all these videos on YouTube, you share your insights about investing for dividends, you invest in companies like these, Unilever, Campbell Soup, Coca-Cola, and you do so with the purpose of receiving dividends, cash flow, while you sleep, passively, and you can use those dividends to pay your bills. And so, but you asked me, hey Ian, which YouTubers inspire you? Where do you get your inspiration from? What are the other channels that you watch on YouTube? I know you spend a lot of time on your own channel, but are there other YouTubers, other channels out there that inspire you, that align with your philosophy as it comes to personal finance, money, and investing? Yes, there are. And today I want to share some of my absolute favorite channels that inspire me when it comes to money and personal finance. So let's get started. So before I get into my specific favorite channels, two things. One, you'll see as I go through these, each channel resonates with me in a different way. And that's why I love these channels, because everyone has something very unique and different about them. And I kind of pick up different things from different channels. And so you'll see as I go through these, each of them are unique and special in their own way. The other thing that I want to share today is I'm literally just doing five today. I'm sharing my top 5. And so if you did not make this list, I in no means am trying to insult you or say that I don't love your channel. There are many channels I watch on YouTube, many channels that support my channel that mean the world to me. And I'm certainly not trying to say that your channel is not amazing and incredible. I'm just trying to say these are 5 that came to mind today when I put this video together. And certainly I could go on, and perhaps I will. Perhaps I'll do a follow-up video. But anyways, let's get started. And so YouTuber number 1, this is Canna Campbell from Sugar Mama TV. It's interesting, when I first started vlogging here on YouTube, way back, well not way back, when I first started, it was, my channel's actually about digital marketing. It was a whole different topic. But when I started vlogging about dividends, about personal finance, I just did some searches on YouTube. I'm like, who else is doing this? Who is doing videos about personal finance? Who is doing videos about dividends? So I literally go to YouTube, I go to the search bar, and I type in dividends. And one of the first results, I think the number 1 result at the time, was Canna Campbell from Sugar Mama TV. This is her book, by the way, amazing book, one of my favorite books of 2018. Highly recommend checking this out. She has info all about it on her YouTube channel. I'll link in the description below, by the way, to all of these YouTubers, all of these vloggers. My last one actually is a blog. It's not a YouTube channel, but I'll link to that as well. Check her channel out. You can learn more about her book. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. But anyways, I'm researching my niche. I want to talk about dividends here on YouTube. I'm like, who else does this? And so I got one of her videos, and from there I was just immediately really impressed with her channel. And I was impressed with her channel for a variety of reasons. I would say first and foremost, it comes down to this $1,000 project. One of the topics that Canna spends a lot of time discussing is the topic of saving money. And what she does is she manifests money, she saves money, she is scrappy, comes up with new ideas to make money, all of these kind of different, if you will, side projects to try and garner more money. And she saves this money in parcels of $1,000. Each time she saves up $1,000, she invests it basically in passive income investments, in the stock market, in shares. And so what I love about this strategy, quite frankly, is I'm really good at investing. I'm really good at making money. But when it comes to saving money, I've been very open with everyone on my channel in the past. Historically, some of my mistakes that I've made, I'll link in the description below to my top investing mistakes. They've been about just spending money. And so I like to spend money. I like the finer things in life. And I have really been trying to harness my inner frugalism, to be a little bit more minimalistic in my life. And so this channel really resonated with me because it's exactly speaking to the part of personal finance that will fuel my dividends even more. The more money I can save, I'm actually participating in the $1,000 project, by the way. I'm saving up money each time I find ways to manifest money or to save a little extra money, to make a little extra money above and beyond my normal streams of income. I put it in a separate bank account and I'm letting it accumulate there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the money at this point. Actually, one of my goals for 2018 is building up an emergency fund. And so, quite frankly, I'll probably just leave it there because I'm trying to build an emergency fund rather than transfer that money into more stock. But the beauty is the $1,000 project, it can be used for anything. It can be used to save up money to put in the stock market, an emergency fund, or even go on a vacation with your family. And so again, this channel just really spoke to me, and it's gotten me, look, I have a long way to go, long way, because I am not a frugal person. This is an area that I have been challenged with, and I know I could do so much better. I could retire quicker. I could achieve financial freedom quicker, much quicker, if I were just better at being a little bit more frugal in my life and a little more scrappy with the way that I handle my budget and the family budget. And so anyways, I love that about Sugar Mama TV. Something else that really resonates with me about this channel is we have two young kids, and Canna's a mother, and so that's just another element of her channel that I like hearing about because I can resonate with it. I'm in that part of my life where being a parent is a very big part of my life. And in particular, she speaks a lot about minimalism and how one who is a parent can also live a minimalistic lifestyle, which is important to me because I like a streamlined life. We've got some ways to go there, but I think we've done a very good job in living a minimalistic lifestyle as we can with two young kids. But a lot of what she talks about there really resonates with me. So again, that is my favorite YouTuber, number one, that gives me inspiration on saving money, on minimalism, and on being a parent as it pertains to minimalism and just having fun in life with being a parent, personal finances, and living the good life. And so thank you, Canna, for all of that inspiration. Let's talk about my favorite YouTuber number two. This is a young man named Ryan Scribner. If you are watching my channel right now, and I bet you 9 out of 10 people have either heard of Ryan or have even subscribed to his channel. He is what I like to call the mogul when it comes to personal finance on YouTube for, I would say, younger people. Let's say people in their teens, in their 20s, their 30s, and 40s probably. I'm talking about that general demographic. Ryan is the man. And so, again, when I first started YouTubing about personal finance, about dividends, I started taking this stuff really seriously. I was just researching who's doing this. And what I was also researching is, look, I've been doing digital marketing for a long time, long time. And I know a lot about digital marketing, but quite frankly, when it comes to video marketing or being a video person, a YouTuber, I'm really new to it. And if you look at some of my early videos, you know it. You know I've come a long way. Some of that stuff is real. Look at it. I keep it there for a reason. I keep it there to inspire, to show what is possible. That I started here, and now I'm here. I have a long way to go, but I've surely improved, and that's what's possible with practice and persistence. But anyways, Ryan, he's a very successful YouTuber. He was able to quit his job. He does his YouTubing and his other online ventures full time. He mainly speaks about personal finance, but he also speaks about internet marketing and tips as it pertains to helping other YouTubers be better YouTubers. And I'll tell you, when I first started vlogging about personal finance, I was looking for tips like, how can I be a better YouTuber? How can I have more success on YouTube? What should I know about marketing on YouTube, about having a YouTube channel that ranks well, that provides value for other people? And it was Ryan's videos, actually. He had these really long videos. I think some of them were like 1 hour long. And he went into great detail on his process, his philosophy, and quite frankly, it helped me quite a bit. And so I am really grateful to Ryan for those videos. And it's funny, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, big milestone for me, came quicker than I thought it would. I'm so grateful. Now we're at 14, by the way. So grateful. anyways, Ryan showed up on my channel and he congratulated me, and that really meant a lot to me. And it's kind of like I had a fan moment, because I didn't expect him to show up. I didn't even know if he watched my channel or not. But having him come and comment and congratulate me on hitting 10,000 subscribers, that was really a special moment for me, for my channel, because this is a YouTuber that I really admire, I look up to. He's done great things with his channel. I think he's at like 260, 70 something plus thousand subscribers now. It's just phenomenal what he has accomplished. And he has accomplished this actually, he's done a lot of YouTubing over the years, but with his current channel, Ryan Scribner, that's a somewhat newer channel. I don't think it's been around more than like a handful of years. And so I know he's had other channels before that, but just seeing what's possible, I aspire to be very successful here on YouTube, to spread my journey as it pertains to personal finance, to dividends, to cash flow, and seeing what is possible. He kind of paves the way, quite frankly, for some of us other YouTubers out there, where obviously we all do something different. My channel is a bit different than his. It's about dividends, about this type of stuff, but it paves the way, and it gives us all excitement and hope for what's to come in the future. So for that, I thank Ryan, Ryan for being the mogul in our category. So that's my favorite YouTuber number 2. Let's go to number 3, Brandon Beavis. This guy is awesome, a YouTuber who is in my niche, in this niche of personal finance. And what I like about Brandon, younger guy, newer channel, kind of starting up and growing really quickly. There are a few things that I like about Brandon. I would say, one, he's a young guy. He's just doing some really cool stuff. It kind of reminds me a little bit of myself. When I first started in internet marketing, I wasn't doing YouTube. I was mainly doing websites. I was building websites, doing some affiliate marketing, and I even worked in the space, internet marketing at some big companies. I was VP at a publicly traded company, running all their marketing, big budgets. But what's funny is when I look at Brandon, he reminds me a bit of the Ian of yesteryear, and it just is awesome to see. It's really someone that I feel like he's doing a great job. I feel like he's got a lot of energy. He's putting a lot into his channel. I'll tell you something that I think is just phenomenal about Brandon is the quality. The videos, I don't know how much time he spends editing them, but it must be a lot of time. For me, I'm kind of a one and done. I film the video, I do a little editing, I just get it live. Brandon, by contrast, he has these thumbnails that are just perfect. He has these sound effects. He has these video effects. These videos are honestly a masterpiece. I am really, really impressed with them. And sometimes what's funny is when you look for inspiration out there, I'm just giving general business kind of insights right now, but you want to look at the big people, the moguls, the Ryan Scribners of the world, the Canna Campbells of the world. These are kind of Canna's almost at 100,000 subscribers, by the way. She'll hit it any day now. And boy, totally deserves it. These are kind of the big timers, so you can kind of look at them and glean insights. But what's interesting as well is sometimes for some of the channels, I'd say like my channel even, or Brandon's, these are some of the newer channels that are growing quickly. You can learn so much from that as well. And so not only about personal finance, but just about how to be a good YouTuber, how to be a YouTuber, what type of videos to produce, what type of value to add to the community. And so I really appreciate that with Brandon's channel. I'll tell you something else that I really like about his channel is we seem to think alike. When it comes to stocks, I know a lot of the stocks that I love, that I review on this channel. I see him sharing them from time to time on his channel, and vice versa. Sometimes I see a stock, oh, he mentioned that one. Yeah, I like that one too. And so it's not complete overlap, and certainly he has a different philosophy than I do. He's not a pure just dividend guy. He's, I'd say, more of a holistic investor. But it's interesting that that some of our picks, some of our favorite stocks, they do overlap, and so I love seeing that. It's always cool. Like I said, he reminds me a bit of myself, and so I love seeing that. And for that, I get a lot of inspiration from Brandon's channel. I know that he's going to really continue to grow and hit the big leagues on YouTube and in life. So Brandon, thank you for what you do on YouTube, and quite frankly on Instagram as well. This is an Instagrammer who I have connected with, and what I am thankful for Brandon is he has done a world of support for this channel, for PPCE, and he supports me in the comments below. He supports me on Instagram. I try to reciprocate on Instagram. I try to reciprocate from time to time on YouTube, but I am just so thankful to have someone, quite frankly, that's going through a similar path that I am right now on YouTube. We're both just trying to grow our channels and provide huge value out there to the community. So awesome work, Brandon. So favorite YouTuber number 4 now. This is Steven Spicer from Spicer Capital. Again, I'm going to link in the description below to all of these people, so you will be able to go and view them for yourself. Another supporter of this channel. It means the world to me. Great guy. And what I really admire the most about Steven is his, I would say his process and his work ethic. This is a guy, young guy, who has a family, has kids like myself. I was talking about the kids, the parenthood earlier. I can resonate with this. I get this. I see him on Instagram. He's putting his kids to bed or playing with his kids. He's trying to juggle YouTubing with that. He's trying to juggle his job with that. He's got so much going on. He's getting up early. He's going to bed late. I'm talking like real late. He's like up till 2 a.m. Then he's getting up again at 4 a.m. I don't know how he does it. This is a guy who is trying to do it all. And I'll tell you, this resonates with me because I go through a lot of this myself as a parent, as a father. Like I said, being a parent, it is a very rewarding job. It is a very challenging job as well. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be a great parent, and it's a unique situation. And so having someone else who is a YouTuber who speaks of personal finance, yeah, his strategy might be a little different than mine. I'd classify Spicer as more of a pure kind of like value guy, value investor, but we've got some overlap there in our philosophies somewhat. And I really love what he's doing because he seemingly does it all. He's being the dad, he's doing the job, he's doing the YouTube, and he's putting his all in it too. And he's not doing a half job or a sloppy job. He's doing a great job on YouTube. He's got everything buttoned down, putting his best foot forward into it. And so this is someone like Brandon Beavis, whose channel is growing, like PPCE, and we're kind of all in this together, I would say. We're all trying to grow our channels. And this is someone who is doing a great job. He is destined for very big things, in my opinion, on YouTube. And I am so grateful for his support on this channel, on Instagram, and I try to reciprocate when I can. I wish I could do even more. The time I have to comment on YouTube, it is just so limited these days, trying to juggle it all myself. But hopefully this video is one step in the right direction. And what's interesting about, I would say about Steven is he's putting together, as it appears, a course. And so I look forward to seeing what he does in that arena. I've shared with you guys before, I probably won't have a course on this channel. I kind of view my channel as the course just because I don't have time to juggle it all. I can't, I only have so many hours. And so if I'm trying to allocate time, I'm just putting it on the channel. One day, I aspire to write a book like Canna did. That's on my bucket list for sure. That'll probably be a while from now. But I just love seeing people take different paths. And I see Steven kind of coming up with this course now. It looks real interesting. I love to see what comes of that and what his experience is with that. I would love to see people going through a course, what their experience is. So it's just going to be interesting to see the wisdom that he imparts on others through that unique avenue. It's a little different than mine, but I really respect it, and I think it's just really wonderful. So Steven, thank you for being my number four favorite YouTuber. By the way, these are in no specific order. I'm just kind of throwing up my top 5. All of you guys are amazing. And like I said, there's people I'm not even mentioning today who are equally amazing. And so I really hope I'm not insulting anyone by leaving you off the list, just in the interest of time. So those are YouTubers. Number 5 is not a YouTuber. I think he has a YouTube channel, but it's not his focus. This is the original blogger when it comes to, I would say, or one of the originals when it comes to dividends. This is someone who's taken a very different approach than me. That said, there's just so much of what he does that resonates with my philosophy. I'm talking about Jason Fieber. And so this is the blogger behind Mr. Free at 33.com. Again, I'm going to link in the description to all these amazing people so you can learn more about them. He had a blog before that one called Dividend Mantra, and I've been following Jason, I'd say, since the early days of Dividend Mantra. And I remember my life has evolved a lot over the years. There were times when I was working a job, quite frankly, that was rewarding, but it was also challenging in the sense that I was up until 3 a.m. every night working really hard. And these are the years in my life when I got overweight. And I'll link in the description below. I did a video on how I lost over 40 pounds. A lot of it was also just due to medical reasons. I needed to get healthier for my acid reflux, but a lot of it was related to lifestyle as well. Anyways, back in those days, I honestly looked to Jason's blog as inspiration. I'm like, why am I doing what I'm doing? This is even before kids. And so like once I had kids, that gives a whole new element to life, a whole new greater purpose. And I'm so grateful for that. Before kids, I was in this place, I was working these hours, I wasn't healthy. Quite frankly, some of the other people weren't very healthy either. I don't know. We were doing the best that we could with in the situation we were in, and it was. I'm not trying to paint a negative picture either, because it's an amazing group of people, and I love that I went through that experience. But at certain points, it was not easy. I was working hard, and I was working very hard, and I needed inspiration, and I knew I was investing these dividends, and I knew that it was. The money I was making was getting deployed. It was allowing us to buy our home, to be a homeowner, and so many good things in life. But having that blog, having Dividend Mantra at the time, it was just like a beacon. It was a beacon in a choppy sea. And so, boy, there's a lot I could say about Jason. Just check out his blog. He's now financially free. He moved to Thailand. He was financially free actually in the state of Florida before he moved to Thailand. Different approach than me. He doesn't intend to have kids. That's not in his, it's not something that he aspires for himself. He's taking other aspirations in life and focusing, doubling down on those. So there's certain elements of his life that are quite different than mine, but that's awesome. In fact, I like seeing his approach because it's a little bit different than mine, but there's a lot of parallels as well. He's used the geo arbitrage to his favor. He's really into philanthropy. He's really into just doing an amazing job. His writing is top notch. And what I'd say, one of the things I really commend him for, and I'm just in awe of in some cases, is this is someone who basically was in debt and was in a very dire situation, and quite frankly did not grow up in a life of privilege. He grew up in a challenging situation, very challenging. He shares this on his blog, and he really just turned his life into something incredible. And so where he's come from, where he started to where he is, I don't know if I know too many people that have accomplished something like that. Like, I know a lot of successful people, but a lot of these successful people, they're in some respects standing on the shoulders of giants because they have a background that might give them a little bit of a head start. And I'm not trying to put down one way or the other, but what I'm just trying to say is what he did all on his own, it's really impressive. It's really motivating. And so for all of these reasons, I love reading Mr. Free at 33. Jason is an awesome blogger. He is offering a lot of value to the community. He, like me, invests for dividends. He owns quite a few more positions than me. I only own a lot of you think I own too many, but I own 38. He owns a lot more. So he has different strategies than I do. But I would say at our core, we believe in very similar things when it comes to dividends, and also just in life, in terms of giving back, in terms of living the good life. Quite frankly, in terms of fitness, I love fitness now. I wasn't that way just 5 years ago, but I guess when I was younger, when I was in high school, I was really into fitness as well. And so he's a fitness guy, real fitness guy. And so there's a lot of things that just so resonate with his story and mine, and I can identify with. And so anyways, that's it. I know you guys have been asking this question for a while. What do I think of these people? Who do I look to for some inspiration? There are a lot of other YouTubers, quite frankly, that I like for other topics and such, but you know I'm a personal finance guy. I love money and investing and dividends and cash flow and these types of companies, Unilever, Campbell Soup, Coca-Cola. And so that those are the types of YouTube videos I do spend a lot of time watching, and a lot of the blogs that I spend some time reading. And so, hey, thanks to I wish I could do more commenting on your channels and such. And so hopefully this video is a small way that I can give back and say thanks to all of you guys, adding value to everyone out there. And before I leave today, just in terms of full disclosure, I own the stocks mentioned today. I am long. I own shares of Unilever, ticker symbol UL, Campbell Soup, ticker symbol CPB, and Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO. I own those in my personal stock portfolio. Also, before I leave today, in terms of a friendly disclaimer, today's video is not investment advice. I'm not a licensed investment advisor. Today's video is just for your fun and entertainment. If you're going to go out and invest in the stock market or anywhere else, please consult a licensed financial advisor first. Literally just sharing my journey here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next dividend investing video.